एंड अगर किसी को क्वेश्चन था कि आर्सेनल कितना हारेगा, तो आई थिंक आंसर हो गए वो सवाल आज। तो आई मीन nobody expected a 3-0 score line. मतलब 3-0 जीती थी आर्सेनल, 2013 में भी जीती थी जब कजोला, रैमसी और जीरू ने गोल मारे थे, बट आई थिंक आज किसी ने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था कि 3-0 जीतेगी। एंड ऑफ कोर्स आप बहुत ज़्यादा रीड नहीं कर सकते इस परफॉर्मेंस में, बट जितना भी देखा है, आई थिंक people would just be happy, especially from the new signing Zolis, definitely. तो इसीलिए 3 goals, I mean, Jack Grealish came for Doku and teed it up, uh, and Arsenal looking very comfortable now. Good outing for Bruno Guimaraes, getting a feel. So थोड़ा सा डाउन एंड आउट दिख रहे हैं, ऑफ कोर्स पहले भी डाउन एंड आउट थे, बट अब थोड़े से ज़्यादा दिख रहे हैं। एंड क्या कह सकते हैं आप, व्हाट अ परफॉर्मेंस। द ओनली ब्लिप आई वुड से वाज कैलिफियोरीज टाइप, जो मैं पहले भी कुछ मैचेस में बोल चुका हूँ कि ये एक एस्पेक्ट है जो टीम को इम्प्रूव करना चाहिए। आप डाइव नहीं कर सकते हैं मतलब। एंड द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज नाउ नॉट टू कंसीड, टेक दैट कॉन्फिडेंस। ओले 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 ओले। And that's a sign. Haaland is gone. If you need a goal, you leave Haaland on, not off. So, and Semenyo is gone also. Gehi is on. निको रैली को आगे पुश करेंगे आई थिंक। माँ गेही को आगे पुश करके निको रायली सेमेन्यो की जगह खेलने चाहिए। And oh, once everything settles down, Semenyo is there, and Nico Riley is off. Ah, Anderson, that would hurt. But that's what happens in the middle of the park. And I'm sure that will be taught to him uh, that you have to stay down, don't get up too soon. These are all coaching topics. Again, not a good thing to say, but these are all coaching topics. Gabriel good. And I would say Arsenal putting a sort of a early season marker क्योंकि आप बहुत आप बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं रीड कर सकते इन गेम्स में बट एक अर्ली सीजन मार्कर ज़रूर है ये आर्सेनल की तरफ से कि वी आर हेयर वी आर हेयर टू प्ले आवर फुटबॉल एंड three goals, zero from set pieces. So that's always good. And yes, Arsenal की मिडफील्ड आप कह सकते हैं ब्लोटेड है इस टाइम प्लेयर्स से एसेंशियली अगर आप देखेंगे लास्ट सीजन कंपैरिजन में वनेरी वापस आए हैं लुइस केली इन अ वे अपग्रेड है एंड ब्रूनो गिमारेश को साइन किया है तो आप कह सकते हैं मिडफील्ड ब्लोट हुई है बट क्रिश्चियन नॉर्गार्ड निकले हैं ऑफ कोर्स बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम उन्होंने नहीं खेला था लास्ट टाइम भी बट ये पोस्ट वर्ल्ड कप जो सीज़न है इसमें आप चाहेंगे अपने टीम अपने प्लेयर्स के मिनट्स मैनेज करना So yes, there will be a pressure, and I think Arteta के comment से भी लग रहा था कि वो hint कर रहे हैं कि yes, there are more players, but आप लास्ट टाइम देख सकते हैं राइस पे कितना वर्कलोड रहा था, and of course that was compounded by the fact कि मेरिनो इंजर्ड थे सेकेंड हाफ ऑफ द सीजन में बट पोस्ट वर्ल्ड कप सीजन है वर्ल्ड कप में बहुत प्लेयर्स खेले हैं अगर आप देखेंगे मेरिनो खेले हैं ओडेगार्ड खेले हैं साका ऑफ कोर्स विंग पे हैं पर वो भी खेले हैं तो इट्स नॉट बैड टू हैव बॉडीज फ्रैंकली you should manage the minutes of people and that will become important and लुइस केली ने लास्ट वो सीजन का जो फुलहैम का गेम था वहां से जो परफॉर्मेंस दिखाई है आई मीन इट्स अनपैरेलल्ड क्यों आप सेल करना चाहेंगे उन्हें नॉट एट ऑल तो मेरे को ऑफिस छोड़ते जाने 10 मिनट लेंगे मेरे को अभी फिर चलते हैं Foden is out, Anderson is out, Cherky is on, and Rico Lewis is on. And of course, why not? And Calafiori is out. And Saka is on. Kapi is on, Saka is on. Calafiori off, of course, good goal. Not a good dive, but overall good performance. And of course, Noni Madueke, again, somebody who played the World Cup, minutes being managed, and he's off. And rightly so. Rico Lewis, another I would say who has sort of fallen off the radar. And Arsenal again linking well. And Capia Zolis has impressed. I mean, Zolis has really impressed. I think he had the biggest question marks over his name when he came in, uh, but not anymore. Hmm. Oh, nice play. Nice play by Odegaard. And now Saka, he's not going to win that foot. Oh, or is he? Oh, he got the better of it. Ah, he tried to go for the near post, but too early. And Saka with the new hairstyle. Hmm. But again, what a ball for Odegaard. I think Odegaard's shackles have been released by Arteta. And I'm very hopeful कि इस season हमें Arsenal से एक different football में देखने को मिलेगी. Particularly for the reason I think, first of course, last year there was a lot of criticism which they faced, rightly so. But now they have gone there and done it, right? Uh, so a bit, I would say the shackles are off, and now they can, in a way, play their style, and which they played. I mean, the last two seasons before winning, they were playing really good football. The season Gabriel Jesus came in, it was really good football from them, but ultimately one or the other match they fell short, which ultimately cost them. And of course, Manchester City were relentless too. Let's not kid ourselves. They were relentless. But now I would say they will get bit off more that lens. And again, Kai Havertz, oh, nice ball, nice hold up. Ultimately, not much support. Zolis arrived, but a bit late. So, तो yes, मैं expect करूंगा आर्सेनल से एक different type की football देखना इस season, considering they have a title under their belt now. They have that license that they can play. एंड आप ऑलरेडी देख सकते हैं ये मैच लास्ट सीजन आई वुड से काराबाओ कप के फाइनल में भी खेला गया था, जो कि बहुत ही डिफरेंट मैच था. निको रायली ने गोल मारा, हालांड ने गोल मारा, एंड आर्सेनल वर ऑन द बैक फुट, नॉट एनीमोर. एंड कुछ लोग कहेंगे दैट इज द पेप गार्डियोला इफेक्ट, बट आई वुड से दैट वुड बी टेकिंग अ बिट ऑफ अ क्रेडिट फ्रॉम आर्सेनल द विजिट. Zolis keeping possession via throw in only, but yeah, still keeping possession. I think good early season marker from Arsenal to say that we are here to stay. Last year, not a fluke. Uh, and definitely, the team looks in shape, the team looks good. But आप ज़्यादा read नहीं कर सकते in games में. You have to always take them with a pinch of salt, as they say. And I'm okay with that pinch of salt till the time the team keeps proving to their doubters that they are here to stay. I would say Anderson showed a good number of touches. I think Maresca उनको थोड़ा सा एक KDB type role में mold करना चाह रहे हैं. I think there were two crosses from sort of that quarterback position जो हम बोलते थे KDB की है. So, and over time, of course, they will get better. But I think that plan is clear to see. जब भी रैंचर की आर्सेनल की बात होगी वो कारबाओ का फाइनल की बात जरूर होगी जिसमें एक पॉइंट के बाद वो शो वोटिंग पे आ गए थे. आई एम श्योर देयर विल बी नो शो वोटिंग टुडे given what's the scoreline when he has entered the game. Oh, foul. And I think Brazil saw what a fully fit Odegaard can do, and maybe if he remains fully fit, maybe the Premier League will also see what a fully fit Odegaard will do. Mosquera has looked good. Couple of battles उनकी रही हालैंड के साथ, and I think he came out well, definitely. The Hincapie, another player who went to the World Cup with his team, played also a lot of time, but I think also got that unwanted record of get being the second player to get a red card for covering his mouth in a confrontation. पहले player, of course, Miguel Almiron थे, Paraguay के, and same goes for Hincapie. Does not mean he abused or actually said anything wrong, but that was the law of the game at that point. That if you are covering your mouth in such a situation, तो आपको red card मिलेगा. And अगर आप देखें मैनचेस्टर सिटी इस सीजन they have had shocks, of course, Pep Guardiola being the biggest one, but John Stones has gone. Uh, Rodri mostly will be gone as things stand to Barcelona. तो मैनचेस्टर सिटी को भी एक अपने आप को बिल्ड करना होगा for sure with a new manager, with new players. Anderson, of course, is a step in that direction. Zolis again, head down, running with the ball. People are going to like this guy. Getting his body between him and the man. I mean, basics. If you if you look at it, nothing flashy, but getting the you know thing done. Already has got a assist. Got a assist. Again, neat play from Zolis, clean passing, and yes, this is what we need. Havertz to Zolis, nice play to Saka. Ah, almost. But this is what you need. Pinging the ball to Havertz and he heading down for the wing person. Jack Grealish playing for Manchester City, but not a wanted man at Etihad for sure. What a pass, rolling along the sideline. And now the game just seems to be, going through the motions. Manchester City look a bit resigned to the scoreline. Arsenal, of course, no need to push further. Maybe a goal, maybe Manchester City. Then the game comes to life. But yeah, as things stand right now, sort of petering along. Ah, nice shot by Kovacic. And I think Raya has again showed today why he's the number one at Arsenal and why people were so, you know, against the fact that why Kepa was playing the cup finals when you had Raya. Uh, and even early in this match, he made like a couple of good saves, right? So that is what keeps your game. And now we have Zubimendi and Gyökeres, a World Cup winner. Of course, he did not even play a single minute, but you know, World Cup winner nonetheless. Just a feeling of being in that group. And Gyökeres. Arsenal with the subs. Lewis Kelly gone. Zubimendi in. Uh, Semenyo not been effective today. Uh, had a couple of chances early, but not as effective. Kovacic, Semenyo. Ah, through to Raya. Raya again, another World Cup winner, and similar to Zubimendi, did not play a single minute. The only person, of course, Mikel Merino, came on as an impact sub, and what an impact he had. 2 games, 2 late goals. I mean, he did have an impact. I think he was making up for that lost time with Arsenal, where he could not finish the season strongly with them. Zolis again with a run, and Gyökeres, a very different type of striker to Havertz. Semenyo, Cherky, Grealish, Cherky, Semenyo, good pass. Rico Lewis. Oh, what a tackle from Gabriel. Wow, what a tackle. Gabriel has come back charged for this, for sure. I mean, no doubt. Oh, come on. If you're going to give a penalty for that, I mean, you have to give 100 penalties a season. Nudge off the ball by Rice on Guardiola. It's insane. That's not a foul. It's a shoulder to shoulder. It's a physical game. I mean, come on. Are we kidding ourselves? And you can see the party mood, the stands already. That's what a 3-0 scoreline can do. Yorker is, oh, nobody attacked it. Uh, Kovac is trying to somebody on the bench there, maybe. And yeah, subbed off straight away. Nico Gonzalez. Had it been Guardiola, it would have been even worse. Nico Gonzalez on. He was signed as the heir to Rodri. Uh, like the successor to Rodri definitely has not panned out that way. And Rodri now almost seems to be out. Nico Gonzalez not sort of ready to take up the mantle. Anderson brought in now for that work. And I think the only feather I can remember in Gonzalez's cap is that thunderbolt he scored against Southampton. Wonderful move by Arsenal. Good ball from Hincapie. Saka just not able to. Ah, that was a very good ball from Hincapie. Saka at least should be hitting the target, going over the top there. Manchester City again struggling a bit to beat the press, and the ball is out. Zubimendi. Zubimendi had a very good start to his Arsenal career. I mean, the first 25-30 games, if you see, uh, very good. That strike against Nottingham Forest on the full from a corner. And of course, towards the end, again, given the workload, I would say, petered out. And it had a lot to do with the signing of Norgard also not panning out the way I think people thought it would. Did not take off minutes from, the other team members. Oh, Semenyo, what a save from Raya. Again, proving the point again and again. What a save. What a save. Da David Raya has looked sharp. I mean, sharp is the word. 9 minutes to go, and it's going to be the trophy very shortly for Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres nicely holding it up. Yeah, Gabriel has looked very good today. Hmm. Nice ball by Saka and Gabriel. Odegaard, Rice. Again, Rice, another one I would say if the midfield stays bloated, would benefit uh, from that. Some of his minutes can be managed. I'm sure he will still be a starter, but based on the progression of the game, his minutes can be managed. And I think he needs that. I think he played what 60 plus 62 games last season. Right? That's a lot. Nodegaard subbed, and who comes on easy, easy, easy. Sat the goalkeeper down for his goal. Easy, easy. Actually, it's Eze, but yeah, always reminds me of the Dhurandhar song of Easy, Easy. Eberechi Eze won it last season with Crystal Palace, the Community Shield Trophy. And of course, on the other end of the pitch, Mark Gay was also there with Crystal Palace who won it. Semenyo driving towards him, Caprio, blocked out. Again, good defending, solid defending from Arsenal. Making a move sideways. Grealish has a reputation of not beating his man for pace, cutting in. That's what inverted wingers do, right? And of course, these were the marquee signings from Manchester City, Semenyo and Gehi in last January. Uh, and if you see, ultimately, it's for was for that Carabao Cup, right? Because they did not win the league, they went out in the Champions League also. So ultimately, for the Carabao Cup only. And of course, they paid through their nose. They paid over the odds to the players. Uh, not too much avail. Definitely not too much avail. Last 5 minutes. And of course, Manchester City also lost their captain Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. He was one of the mainstays. Yep. And yeah, if your team is losing, why not take the early train? Posters being wrapped up. There was that one famous poster which they unfurled last time at the Etihad, Panic on the Streets of London, which was then remodeled by the Arsenal supporters to party on the streets of London after that draw against Bournemouth by Manchester City. Let's see. Cherky, can he conjure up something at end? did not beat even the first man. And yeah, they have thrown in the towel, and rightly so. You are not going to recover from 3 goals with 3 minutes to go. That's a very tall order. And there have been no signs also. So Arsenal will start the season with one over Manchester City. And yeah, a good marker for the league that they are here to stay. They are here, they are hungrier, definitely hungrier. And again, even in the 80th minute, pressing, winning the ball. Mhm. Again, Zolis taking it up. Oh, pinched off Rice. And again, Grealish, we know he's going to cut in. Losing his footing, losing the ball, and a goal kick to Arsenal. 2 minutes to the celebrations. 2 minutes more. Martin Odegaard carried over his World Cup form. Can't say about his Norwegian colleague, but he certainly has done. And Arsenal will also make it 4 wins out of 4 against Manchester City in Community Shield, going back to 92 years ago to 1934 when they won it 4-0. This time looks like it's going to be 3-0 only, same as a 2013 scoreline, where we had Cazorla, Ramsey, and Giroud scoring goals, and all very good goals, I would say, similar to quality uh, today also. Cazorla scored from outside the box, Giroud again outside the box, uh, and so did Ramsey. Ramsey with his typical trademark late run into the box, scoring with it. Hincapie is still aggressive with Rico Lewis. And again, still aggressive with Rico Lewis. I think you can see everybody sort of fighting for their place. Every position has that challenge, and of course, Calafiori started, scored a goal, so Hincapie knows his work is also cut out if he wants to be, first team regular or the first choice. Semenyo looking for shooting position, not coming. Cherky with his dancing feet, nothing doing. And is that the whistle? We will have the whistle in time now and seal the deal. Let's see. I would say early goals at the start of both the halves really dented City a lot. I mean, you start the half with renewed vigor and a goal early on. I mean, this is a very good way to dampen the opposition's rhythm and the mood and the fervor with which they come out. What happened to Mamouche there? He's clutching his thigh like he has been shot. Oh, just falling awkwardly. Yeah, it just fell awkwardly. And work cut out for Enzo Maresca. Arteta would be happy. Omar Mamouche also arrived last January, had a great start arriving from Frankfurt, where he was the leading goal scorer. Bundesliga, and not so much now, as of course it's very difficult to top Erling Haaland, but seems to be on his way out. And Grealish will put it in the box for a consolation. Not coming. And Rice puts it away. Oh, sorry, Zolis puts it away. Oh, that was Declan Rice. No, that was Zolis. Zolis and Rice. That's going to be a issue this time to understand who's where. They look very similar, they move very similarly. And when I say they look very similar, I mean from afar, from our vantage point. Rico Lewis, slightly unrecognizable after the white hair. Semenyo still trying, but Hincapie always the warrior. And that's it. That should be the whistle. And that's it. Arsenal are champions. That was good. And it was done. Great goals from Calafiori and Martin Bodegaard, and Zolis assisting for Havertz. See you on the weekend. Let's hope it's a good start against Coventry too.